Get ready for the dice you deserve. This is Cosmopunk. Blood and Sand. A homebrew Starfinder story featuring the crew of the Leica 7.
Hi, I'm RJ and I play V, a middle-aged, slightly overweight, slightly mad MB-Vesk mechanic and their drone flyby. V's the sort of mechanic who has the intellect to build a weapon of mass destruction, but not the intellect to know why they shouldn't.
Hey, I'm Pan and I play Bath, Kobold Android Mage, Lost Soul, Captain of Leica 7, and currently absent on the trail of her missing father and answers to her past.
Hello, and I'm Ty, and I play the Leica 7's weapons officer and local shifty-looking Yamaltan coyote, Radar. He's just managed to get the interdimensional demon god from 10,000 years ago out of his brain, and is now desperately trying to not fill the gap with alcohol.
And I'm Cypher. I normally play the Leica 7's Yasaki operative otter Ryder, but for this campaign, I'll be the GM. On the episode prior to this one, a brutal fight broke out in the pump room to the atmosphere station. Butcher retreats after Radar takes a shot, but return fire from Butcher's henchmen forced him to take cover. Radar was able to see through the operative's laser trickery and engage the lone sniper, whilst V was surrounded by 4 blind, dancing, blade-wielding Red Velvet addicts. Unfortunately, neither bodyguard was able to save Harry Bueller before he was kicked over the edge of the gantry and plummeted to his death. Just as Radar got the upper hand on the sniper, Butcher re-emerged in a giant prototype bird mech, swooping down and accosting Radar in a terrifying display of mechanized strength. V is badly injured whilst fighting the swarm of Yasaki ninjas, but managed to burn, kick, and clobber most of them to their deaths. Radar attempted to remote hack Butcher's mech, but his first few attempts failed, and he soon found himself in the grip of the giant metal bird's talons. Eventually, Radar was able to disable the mech's power core, but not before Butcher bailed out of it, hurtling through the skylight on an ejector seat, and escaping along with the sniper. In the aftermath, the gravely wounded bodyguards must patch themselves up and escape the facility, but the targets are still up, and this isn't over yet. Episode 12. We All Fall Down. Anyway, so yeah, you've got the noise of the pump room just blaring over the fire alarm that's going off in the building. You can hear noises of like footsteps running past outside, probably people going to some sort of muster point. Flyby comes back down through the skylight with a telltale tinkling of glass as bits of it come down. And yeah, you're now in this pump room with a load of dead Yasokis at the base of it. What do you do?
Leave.
Yeah.
Let's just leave.
Let's just leave.
Let's just leave. Let's go look at that war that we passed on the way here.
No, I want the rest of the day off.
Okay, but let's go via the med room. I saw some med rooms in here.
Yeah,
where we got
there's
the
some
things.
I think I
meds.
saw some mid packs by the door as well. So
All right, let's crawl over there.
yeah, V's gonna like slowly get to their feet again and just like limp over to the medkits, toss one to Radar.
Okay, cool. So you now have 2, I'm going to say, what is it? Is there an actual medkit in this, or shall we just use a potion of...
You roll a medicine check, and if you pass, you get 1 hit point back for every level of your character. So for us it'd be 10.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's bandages and some...
It was better than
morphine.
I was doing before, so...
Yeah.
Ugh, okay.
Yeah, healing is hard in this.
Yeah, really? Okay.
It's supposed to be.
I mean, I'm assuming we're both going to take a long rest. Like, I know there's a war happening over there, but V's just like tossed the medkit to Radar and then just like passed out forwards, just like slumped against the wall and then fallen over.
Back against the wall. Radar's open thing. They're going to heal V first. So V, you get 10 hit points back.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you both heal up.
Yay! Plus 10 for Radar.
At this point, the door that you came in through goes...
Oh yeah,
we locked it, didn't we?
We locked it.
And it goes again, and you can see a Yasaki on the other side of it, desperately trying to shake it open, and he's like banging on it, and he's like...
Radar's going to hobble over there with his gun on the sling, but very clearly in the open, and just unlock the door.
Yeah, okay, so there's like, give me a small mammal that I can make a Yosaki.
A...
Pangolin.
Shrew.
A pangolin shrew.
Wow, yes, that's awesome!
Okay, so...
That would actually work quite well.
Yeah, well done, us.
Okay, so there's quite a unique creature standing in front of you. There's a pangolin shrew Yosaki wearing a sort of yellow boiler suit and a white hard hat. He's sort of standing there like, guys, what are you doing in there? We need to get out of here. The fire alarm's... Whoa, okay. And he sort of like sees the gun and he backs off.
Who are you?
I'm the fire safety officer for this floor. Come on, we need to go.
Oh, is there a fire?
There's something happened outside. Come on, you need to get out of here now. Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine. You should have seen the other guy.
What happened in here?
A war, what else? Where's the nearest fire escape?
Oh, follow me, come on, quick. And
Right, okay.
yeah, he sort of like leads you out of this room. And
Radar is very careful that the fire marshal doesn't peer over the gantry and just kind of
Yeah,
quietly
don't
steps
worry.
away if he ever goes near it, so he can't see the pile of bodies.
no, he's actually one sec. He's gonna be like, is there anyone else in there?
You just hear like from like down at the bottom of the shaft. It's like, what was that? It's like, no.
No, just us two, and you lead the way. Yeah.
Okay, come on, quick, let's go.
Yeah.
And he sort of like leads you out of the room.
Before
back.
V
Go on.
leaves, the last thing they're going to do is very quickly open the interface with the pump room again. And they're going to set all the pumps, they're going to disable all the speed limiters and parameters for like integrity, and just over-rev the absolute shit out of these pumps.
Why?
To destroy them.
Why?
To destroy the rest
Remove
of
the
the building.
evidence. Yeah. As psychotic as it is, GM, it's actually really clever because
No,
it
it
hides our tracks.
isn't. You're destroying an entire facility to cover up murder.
Yes.
That's worse.
No, what's worse is not covering up murder, because then you get done
Yeah,
for
'cause-
murder.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is a terrible idea, but if you want to do it, just do it.
Yes, I am going to do it. Fuck this building.
As your GM, I'm telling you this is a dreadful idea, but go ahead and do it.
Fuck this building in particular.
I don't know why you were like this.
Anyway, what do I actually need to roll? I just threw a dice, but...
Oh, just engineering.
Straight engineering. Okay, plus 20
Yeah.
for that, so... Oh, would you look at that? That's 37.
37. Sure, that's plenty. Okay, so yeah, you start over-revving the pump room, the safeties start going critical.
For what it's worth, we waited until that one Yosaki Pangolin Shrew guy had left before they did this.
Sure. I'm going to roll to see if he noticed you doing this. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the result. So yeah, are you being led out of the room by this guy as all of this is going?
Radar.
What? Oh my god,
check
what?
to see if
Do
the
something
guy's
that isn't
noticed.
terrorism. Please, just doing something that isn't terrorism.
How is this terrorism?
You're blowing up a
Actually-
government building, you fucker. You're blowing up a government building. You don't understand what terrorism is.
Shut up about terrorism. Yeah, Radar's going to check and see if this shrew guy noticed.
Perception?
Perception?
Yes,
Yeah,
for
perception.
Go and roll it.
It's for perception. That's 11 on the dice. What is that for perception? That makes that 27.
You get a good look at this guy. He is much more concerned about getting you the fuck out of the building that is full of very sensitive equipment and is about to go critical.
It is.
So, yeah.
I'm glad we don't have to kill this guy. He seems nice.
I like people who just do their jobs.
You people are just becoming more murder hobo-ish every single day.
We expressly didn't do a murder.
Yeah, you were thinking about it pretty hard. Anyway, enough of this tangent. You get led out of the facility to a sort of muster point at the front. Yeah, there's a load of like staff who are sort of like looking up at the building, concerned, like they're being sort of like counted up. There's a load of other Yosakis. There are more Ikeshtis, Shobads. They all look like staff members. They're not really sort of panicking. They're just like concerned, like looking up at the plume of smoke. And there's weird noises coming from one of the pump rooms now. They're not sure what that's doing. This pangolin shrew like leads you to the muster level for the pump room, and you get sort of counted up along with all of the other staff.
Yeah, we were just here for a meeting.
I was going to say, well, when they start counting, Radar would have wandered off
Where?
to find a vehicle. They got to get out of here.
You parked around the side. Yeah, that's where the bomb went off, in fact.
Oh, well, we'll go and have a look at where the bomb went off.
The car bomb that you set up that also wasn't terrorism, apparently.
No, because it's still not politically motivated.
What?
To be terrorism, it has to be politically motivated.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. That's the definition of terrorism.
But what are we, if that's not terrorism, what are we doing then?
This is just wanton destruction.
It's just crime.
Standard issue crime.
What about domestic terrorism? That's not politically motivated.
No, that just means it's internal.
Yeah, domestic terrorism just means that you're doing it within the country you reside in. But
You're making the GM angry. Give me reflex saves.
Rocks fall, everybody dies. Game over.
Okay.
V wants to have a quick chat with the... Oh, you know what?
Then-
Fuck it. I don't care if they blame us. V goes with you. I'm tired, and I've been stabbed 18 billion
Yeah, you're
times.
tired and injured. You're getting a lot of like worried looks from people. They're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
No,
What
I was
happened to
in
you?"
that fucking room there.
It's fine, we're
My
good.
day is ruined, my shirt is ruined, goodbye. Fuck this, I'm going home. I'm taking the rest of the week off.
Okay. I don't think that guy's okay. I think he took that guy's wallet. So yeah, Radar is like desperately trying to pull you away from the crowd of people looking up at the.
Do you know, Dave?
I mean, he does.
I don't think those two are employees.
V flashes their lanyard at that one guy that said that.
Oh, shit, still wearing our lanyards.
Yeah, the blue key cards. Can I get an actual reflex save from both of you?
No, we're about to get run over. 22 for Radar.
No, 22 for V because I've still got the -1.
Both 22. Okay, no, that's fine. You hear the sound of the hover engines burst into life, and yeah, this Mad Max ice tanker just hurtles around the corner, narrowly missing you both.
That's awesome.
I like to imagine that Radar sees it, shoves V to one side, and then does a roll to the other side, and V's just like, oh, fuck off. This is like
Yes!
lots of Laura.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, V, you are being busy being shoved, but yeah, Radar, you can totally see Butcher just in the driver's compartment with the honey badger and the sniper hare. They're just up there, and they sort of clock you on the way past, just like what? But they just hurtle towards this crowd of people, who all dive out of the way. Yeah, he doesn't hit any of them either. He sort of swerves through this crowd. And blasts through the security checkpoint. The little swing arm just shatters into pieces, and he hurtles away off into the industrial complex.
Right. Question.
Yes.
Is there an employee here who looks like they're kind of more of an exec rather than an actual worker? Like anybody in a suit? Somebody who might have arrived in a flash car.
Are you really looking for a fucking limo?
No, I'm looking for a car, that's something that isn't a lorry. Because basically I'm going to say we need to pursue that, and he's going to either try to convince or intimidate him into giving him the car. I've seen movies, I know how this works.
Actually, yeah, go on. I'm going to say there's like a flash-looking Rolls-Royce thing in the... it's a hover vehicle. Yeah. But yeah, there's like a black Rolls-Royce hover vehicle in the...
Not very inconspicuous, though.
You don't know who owns it, but there is a car there.
Yeah, but that's what remote hacking's for. So... We're going V. Radar's going to nod at the points at the rolls.
Oh.
No, V, as a pursuit vehicle.
Yeah, and maybe more.
Right, well, let's go, come on.
Okay, so give me a roll to remote hack this vehicle.
I will assist.
It will have a difficulty, I think. V, do you want to do this, or do you want to assist me?
I'll assist.
No, in fact, I'll assist you. You have a higher roll.
Okay, whatever. Between us, what does he want? Engineering? Or computers?
Or computers. Probably be computers,
I think it's computers, yeah.
Yeah. 32.
32.
Yeah.
Plus 2 from Radar assisting, 34.
34.
So yeah, you easily hack into the security systems of this car. The indicators go, and the locks ping open.
Yeah. Here's a quick question: is the driver's seat set really, really far forward?
It's built for a Yosaki, yeah.
Yeah, I figured it. It's fucking.
Get in the back.
No, it's what's his name? Boss Man's. This is his car.
I don't think this is his car. I think he might have arrived in a big bird mech. But anyway, get in the back.
Yeah, V just gets in the back and just passes out. Passes out on the floor immediately.
Take this, and Radar hands them his plasma rifle Red Star, and hang out the fucking roof hatch.
I like the fact that I like to imagine he's gonna like take this, just like leaned over, passed the rifle, just dropped it, and V's just like passed out on the floor.
Radar gets in and immediately adjusts the seat.
Okay, so yeah, you get in. You immediately get blood and gun grease all over the interior of this nice posh Rolls Royce. But
Oh, I'm not expecting this vehicle to survive this.
No, it's too late. V's already named it.
Yeah. What's it called?
Stanley 3.
oh, for fuck's sake! Of course, it's called Stanley 3.
Stanley the Third.
Well, I've got the sheet open for this vehicle.
You had a car ready.
I did indeed. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I planned ahead. And yeah, this vehicle is now yours. Everyone is distracted. Everyone is distracted looking at this ice tanker that just tried to barrel them down. Some people have got their phones out and they're trying to take a picture of it as it hurtles away into the mist. What are you going to do?
Follow it, but I'm going to beat the horn so people get out of the way.
Okay, so yeah, you. I'm going to say that your hack allows you to just hotwire this thing instantly because that was a high roll.
Oh, thanks.
You honk the horn, some people sort of get out of the way. You see a little lemur in a business suit sort of waving his fists at you as you scoot away into through the hole in the booth and off into the mist, and yeah, you're now in a car chase. Good.
V still only has 5 health.
You have plus 10 to that. Come on.
You've got plus 10 to that.
They're up to a healthy 34 now.
Okay, we are now going to do car chase rules. So, I'm going to ask for a piloting roll each turn to increase your speed and catch up with the tanker.
It's like the bike race.
Yeah, like the bike race. Same rules.
Yeah.
So, who's driving? It's you, Radar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's Radar. Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, we're in car chase mode. Roll initiative, please.
Yeah. I'm good at initiative. 30.
30?
I just rolled another 20, and it's not even on the shit dice.
Okay.
Initiative. 16 total for V.
Right, okay, so we've got the turn order here. First up, of course, is Radar, because my god, your improved initiative rolls.
Yeah. Plus the exocortex. He's just a monster. You just have to accept it.
Yeah.
So he's going to accelerate?
Yep.
Piloting roll.
So yeah, give me a piloting roll to accelerate.
That is 29.
29. Okay, so yeah, put the accelerator down and start blasting into the mist that surrounds this place, and you can see the tail lights of this oil tanker. You're catching up with it. It is now Butcher's go. I'm going to see if he can do a piloting roll to get away from you. He does not. So, yeah, he gets slowed down by something in front of him. You see him honking as a huge industrial vehicle pulls in front of him, and he has to brake a little.
Yeah.
V, your turn.
Right. How close are we to this truck?
Probably not that close. You can only just see the tail lights, and this mist is quite thick. So, probably not gonna. I'm gonna say you take a -5 to hit if you decide to shoot him.
Oh, it's more. Are we within 30 feet or so, or 60 feet, or?
No, fuck no.
Definitely not 30 feet.
We're not within hack range.
No, you're not within hacking range.
No, we're out of hack range. We're out of flyby range.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. Lock and load.
Well, the combat rifle I passed you,
Yeah.
with the scope on it, has range increments of 90 feet.
And yeah, V's just gonna roll the. Hold down the button to lower the window. Just just lean out of it. It's probably just resting the butt of the gun on the side of the window. Line up a shot and be hope you all fucking die.
So you just very lazily pull the trigger on this
It's not so much lazily as just this is a lot of effort for V. V is the most dead they've ever been, except for that one campaign that didn't happen. So
yeah, indeed, V is not doing very well. But yeah, roll to hit.
15.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, that doesn't hit. That pings off somewhere on the road next to it, and yeah, no damage that turn. Some hidden movement happens. But yeah, Radar, back to you.
Alrighty, Radar accelerates.
Okay, give me a piloting roll.
And, sorry, also, as part of a combined action, from his inventory, he's going to quick draw one of the cavitation shot vapors that they took off of those two guys in the swimming pool.
Oh, the pistol? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because he's the only other thing he's got is his eyeball laser, and he can't really fire that out the window.
Sure, okay. So
Yeah.
you pull the window down.
Yeah, you know, like in Hot Fuzz, where he's not really moved his head from the driving position, he's just shooting out the window. He's just going to do
Wow.
that.
Okay, so I'm now going to need some artwork of Radar and V gunboating out the side of a hollow Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Gunshipping, I should say.
Standard RP stuff.
Okay, so yeah, do your piloting roll and then roll to hit, I guess.
Yeah, piloting roll is... Oh, it's only 20 this time.
Only 20.
20, yes, 20.
Yeah, I'm going to say you still managed to accelerate because this is the fucking cool scene. And yeah, roll to roll to hit.
So that is 16 plus 12, 26, 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
This is just on the vehicle, isn't it?
Yes,
so
just
it's
on the
1d6
vehicle.
plus 5. Do you want to roll it? So you just give me the feedback. Don't tell me the number. 1d6 plus 5.
So 9.
So like, what happens exactly? Does it just go ding?
Yeah, it pings off the sort of tanker frame. Some of the armor just rattles a little bit, but that's
Oh shit,
that's
it's
it.
armored, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's. I keep forgetting it's armored.
So yeah, that's your turn. Butcher is also going to be piloting. Okay, he gains a little bit of ground on you. He doesn't like drive further away, but you don't catch up. Is essentially in this turn.
He's manoeuvring and we're trying to stay on his tail.
Indeed, yeah. So you're sort of like ducking through all of these parking lots and aggregate storage and whatnot.
People are getting out of the way.
People are getting out of the way. Yeah, there's a car chase happening. And yeah, at this point, you start seeing blues and twos off in the distance, sort of like hurtling towards you, sort of thing. The police are catching up.
Oh, fuck.
V, your turn.
What do you reckon? Keep the chase or try and duck off before these police catch up to us?
If we let them go now, we'll never see them again. Let's put it this way, V. I'm not slowing down.
Your
Well-
go, V. What do you want to do?
I'm running out of engineer bullshit.
Running out of life by the sounds of things.
Use the gun.
Use the gun, Luke.
I mean, I can try using the gun. Yeah, I'll try using the gun again.
What you got?
I rolled a 7.
It's probably not going to hit, is it?
No, because last time it was more than a 7, it didn't hit. So
You're very injured. I'm going to say V is just in so much pain. They've got like the jam jar thing that you get in first-person shooters when you've taken a lot of damage.
Not the anus of death.
Jam jar of death, yeah. The hands are shaking. It's quite hard to grip onto this thing. Radar does it so easily, but yeah, you fire another shot off, doesn't hit, just pings off the asphalt. More hidden movement. Da-da-da.
Don't worry, V. Got plenty of ammunition.
Radar, back to you.
Yeah, right. It's fucking piloting time. 16 plus 16 is 32.
32. Pedal to the metal down again. You dodge past another one of these trucks that's going somewhere else in the industrial complex. You're reaching the outside of this complex now and getting back towards the main city. You can attempt another piloting roll to see if you can try and work out where this thing is going.
Rodioty coming for you. 21 for the second piloting roll.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's enough. Fuck it. You reckon he's making a run for the alien border?
If we let him get out of the border, that's out of the police jurisdiction.
Yes.
yeah, that's the point. But it's not out of our jurisdiction.
So let's stop shooting him until he's over the other side of the border. Then we can murder the fuck out of him.
Deal.
All right.
Radar will tail.
Okay.
Radar would like to aim for a rear view, the wing mirror.
Okay. Coyotes in the rearview mirror may be closer than they appear. So yeah, go on, roll a hit.
That's 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry, it was aimed as well, so there's a negative.
Yeah, it still hits.
Yeah. I don't know how hard a wing mirror is. They're probably not very hard.
It's a mirror.
glass.
You break
Yeah.
it.
Cool. Right, now we can just sit here. It means they're going to lean out the window to look at us, which is an opportunity to shoot his fucking fence off.
So yeah, at that point, I'm going to say it's now Butcher's go. He's going to do more piloting.
Ooh, can I get a free intimidate for shooting out his windows? Mirrors.
No. He's concentrating on driving.
What about his buddy who's on board?
Well, it's not his turn yet. It's going to be in a sec. Okay, so yeah, you don't gain any distance on him this turn, but you're still about, let's say, 50 meters away, just dodging into more heavy traffic at this point. So I'm going to say the piloting the thing you need to be is slightly higher, because you're sort of getting into a more commercialized district at this point. At this point, some police cars, some of these like hover police jets swing around the corner. Two of them come alongside the hover tanker, and two of them come alongside your rolls. V, can I get a perception check?
Swear, there's Nazanim in it. 27.
27. Yeah, you are actually correct. Fucking Nazim is in one of these jets, and he's like shouting something into a radio.
He looks over and is like, oh fuck.
And
Is that the big square-headed guy?
Yeah.
There's the guy that interrogated V when they first drove it.
He's not piloting this jet. That's the guy next to him. But he sort of like looks over into the rolls that you're in. He sort of double takes, spots you for a moment.
Wave.
Yeah, V's like...
He shouts something to his driver, and then, he sort of, like, looks over to you.
V's just like...
In my head, sorry, just quickly, he's got, like, the headset on in the chopper, but they're, like, white headphones.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, he indicates to the driver to sort of, like, try and get ahead of the tanker, if you can, sort of thing. But, he looks like he's told the police to disengage from your car for now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything...
Well done, unexpected ally.
Is there anything you want to do, V? Because the cops are all around you now.
No, I mean, we'll just let them deal with it unless this truck gets beyond the borders.
I'd like to point out that as soon as the police turned up, Radar did sort of pull the pistol out of the window and just...
Sure,
put it in his lap.
that's fine.
Yeah. I'd like to imagine that he subtly hinted at V to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, give me a sec. Okay, fucking hell. At this point, that sniper hair is going to lean out of the window and try and take a shot into the driver's compartment.
Bring it.
Yep. No. Okay, so I'm going to say, you see this shot coming and you swerve out of the way just before it hits. Yep, more hidden movement. Radar, you'll go again.
Right, Radar is going to continue tailing until we're out of the city. He's going to try and stay out of the line of fire.
Okay. Oh, you can actually do a piloting roll to see if you can get into the blind spot of this vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. And
not a good place to be, but
yeah, that's a 4 on the dice plus 17 for piloting, 21.
21. Okay. The traffic's quite heavy, so I'm going to say that you don't manage to get into the blind spot just yet. There are like cars like pulling out in front of you, trying to like get to the side of the road and get out of the way. So you don't manage to get into that blind spot, but you don't lose any ground with this guy.
Go.
Okay, over to Butcher. Yeah, he's going to do another piloting roll. There's not much else he can do. Speeds up a little bit. Doesn't get bamboozled by any of the traffic on the road. He's starting to get into more of the commercialized district now. There are people like docking out of the way, more of these police jets like hovering around. And then, okay, there is another one of these huge kefkals off in the distance. And it's perched itself in front of where this truck is heading, and it looks like it's charging up something on an underslung pod beneath it. And then you see this sphere of blue light hurtle out the front of it, and it slams into the hover jets on the front of this truck, and they take it out. They stop the thing hovering at the front, but the back is still up, so sparks start shooting out the back of it. But they don't like bother you or anything, but this thing is just like scraping its nose along the ground for a turn.
Ugh.
Yep.
Gotta imagine being the pilot in there. You'd be shitting bricks.
V, you'll go.
V's just gonna let it happen. Fuck it, there's nothing to do here. Wait for them to crash and then see who needs shooting.
Yep, okay. Sniper, that's his go. Okay. Out the top of this vehicle, where the pump hatches should be at the top, you see another one of these fucking gun turrets deploy. The same one that was on that technical that you faced earlier.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
This looks a little more hefty. This is a flak thrower.
Yikes!
And pops out the top of this thing. It starts firing at the Kefcal. It hits, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, so you see this cannon deploy on top of this truck, firing towards the tripod. It blasts one of its legs off, just completely decapitates it. And and the rest of it sort of hurtles to the side of the road with a scream.
Goes whirling to distraction. I get this reference.
Yeah, it just like staggers to one side with this black oily blood oozing out the side of its stump. And yeah, it looks like it really hurt because it's screaming in agony now. And the front of the truck stops scraping along the ground. It sort of like pulls itself back up, but it has lost some ground on you, and you are now about 30 meters away from it. Back to the top, radar.
V, take out that flat gun.
Cool.
And then radar is going to try and ram the back of the truck.
No, not my rolls.
No, he's going to get closer to the back of the truck.
Okay, right. I was going to say, because it's bigger than you are, you're probably not going to be able to do much to it.
Plus,
I could start making it serpentine.
Stanley 3 is brand new. We're not going to do damage and crashing into the back of some truck.
V,
What?
Stanley 2 was destined to die the moment we got in this vehicle.
No, Stanley 2's fine. He's parked up at the...
Can't hear you accelerating.
Go on.
31, sorry.
31. Okay, yeah. So, what are you doing? Are you going to ram, or are you going to just get behind to get in the blind spot?
I'll get V into the perfect shooting position.
Okay, so yeah, you tuck behind this thing into the blind spot, and yeah, V is now in a good shooting position for their next turn. Job.
There will be an attempt.
Yeah, but just...
I have a question.
Go on, yep.
We're in the commercial area, right?
Yep, you're in the commercial area now. There's,
Is there a man on a street corner vending ice creams, and specifically, is he holding one out right now, offering it? Because I am determined to bring this Cornetto reference home.
It's a long shot, but...
you know what, fuck it, I'm going to say yes, because we're in full Cornetto trilogy mode at this point. I'm going to say yes, there is an ice cream vendor at the side of the road.
And radar, make a reflex roll to lean out the window and grab it as he goes by.
Do it. You're going to need to grab two. You're going to need to get one for V, otherwise there's going to be blood.
Is he holding out one? Is he holding out one in each hand? Strawberry,
yeah,
blue, green.
Yeah, but he's giving them to two children that have just walked up.
Oh no!
So,
Oh, that's all right. We've already murdered some children today. I guess stealing two Cornettos won't really add to the rap sheet.
And besides, we didn't do that. They were killed and the building fell on them.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Go
Check
on.
inventory for useful things.
yeah, you can do other things than just drive towards this guy.
He will grab the two Cornettos and instantly replace them with 2 ×2 comm units for the kids. Walkie-talkies, boys, off you go!
Where did he get them?
They're in the inventory. They're the 2 that we picked up at the start of the atmospheric generator thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, actually give me the reflex roll.
Yeah,
Make this happen.
It's looking good. It's 16 on the dice plus radar's reflex.
That's plenty.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you whiz past these this ice cream vendor. The kids look a little shocked as their ice cream disappears, but they're like, "Yay, walkie-talkies!" and they run off. And the ice cream seller's just like, "What just happened?" As this Mad Max tanker hurtles past him, followed by a Rolls Royce and a police escort.
V, free action, Cornetto.
Huh?
Free action Cornetto, the best.
Got it.
Radar has already consumed his because you know how he gets around food.
Yes, of course.
Does he get brain freeze?
1 sec.
Does he go full Nick Frost?
No, you're fine.
Yay!
But yeah, you're sort of like you got Cornetto now, and you're pushed behind this hopper tanker, completely diffusing the tenseness of this car chase. But that's the point. I'm gonna say you don't get a shot now because you've done that.
I'm gonna say V's probably grab and just smushes it entirely into their muzzle. It's one gulp, it's gone.
I'm gonna say you get plus 5 HP from the delicious ice cream.
Really? I thought this was just going to be a bit.
No, this has gone on too long to just be a bit.
Thank you so much, GM. This is now the best adventure I've ever been in.
You're welcome. I mean, the fucking med kit isn't going to give you any HP, so I might as well with ice cream.
It gave us 10.
Ugh.
It's just good to know that 1 med kit officially equals 2 Cornettos worth of health.
It's comfort food.
He's just gonna stock the Leica 7 kitchen with ice cream now.
Instead of med kits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, if we don't have bandages, endorphins will do, you know.
Anyway, this scene hurtles past the poor police kefcal that is sort of slumped at the side of the road, freaking out minus a leg.
Aww.
Yeah, that's a mood.
And you carry on. Up ahead, you can see the Arlian border approaching. It's that one where you have multiple roads sort of splitting off into their own separate booths.
Oh, like a...
Is that the one with the Fennec?
It's similar to that, but it's not the same
checker,
one.
yeah.
But
It's a different one.
You can see all of these border control guards in their little huts. They can see this hover tanker coming, and you can see them like yelling into radios and scrambling for their guns, like, "Oh shit, it's not stopping! It's not going to stop!" And they're all like jumping out of their booths and taking cover behind sort of concrete barriers, and they are going to shoot with their pistols at this hover tanker.
Wow.
Yeah,
For what
you've got
it's
the
worth.
entire city trying to stop this bastard now. And 3 of them hit. I'm going to roll for damage. Okay. Right, okay. So yeah, a few shots sort of ping off the bonnet of this thing. The armour looks like it takes most of it. Okay, yeah, please go.
So, V's gonna, like, line up the rifle, which they've propped back out the window again. It's a roll of 8.
It's not enough. No, you take the shot, but your arm is in quite a lot of pain. You can barely hold the gun up at this point, and yeah, just the recoil catches you off guard. Sniper is probably going to try and take another shot at the car. Give me another reflex to dodge out of the way.
That is 29.
29. Okay. Oh, okay. Shot comes straight through the fucking windscreen because that was nat 20.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm going to now see if it hits either of you. Okay, it doesn't hit either of you. It just goes through the windscreen and does damage to your car instead.
Fuck off!
No, it's just the windscreen. Standing through.
Literally just got this car.
Destined to die, V. It's okay.
Destined to die.
No, not destined to die. Destined to go on the Leica and be...
There's just no room, V.
This vehicle has 35 HP and it just took 14 damage from this rifle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like to imagine something goes pop under the bonnet and like smashes out the hood and sails behind us. Like.
More hidden movement. Back to you, Radar. We're getting closer to the Arlian border now.
Ooh.
Yep.
I wonder if I can tail swipe him so that he crashes into the border stand.
Yeah, you're just trying to jackknife him essentially.
You're
okay.
thinking of
Yeah, we'll try
you're
that.
thinking of pit maneuver.
I pit maneuver. That's
Maneuver.
the one.
Yeah. So go on. Give me a piloting roll.
Is this an articulate hover lorry or is it a rigid?
It's articulate.
frame? Yeah, so this will start fishtailing horribly.
Yep. Then again, it is hovering,
So-
so it doesn't obey the same laws of motion that wheeled cars do.
31.
That thing doesn't obey the laws of gravity at all.
31.
31. I'm going to say yeah. So you pull the the hover Rolls Royce up alongside the back end of this hover truck, and you start pushing against it. It starts jackknifing, but it looks like the pilot is able to correct the damage being caused by this and maintains course.
Excellent. And then I'm going to start shooting up into the cab.
Sure, go for it.
It's not great. 7 on the dice. Plus 12. That is 19.
No, it doesn't hit. Knocks off his other wing mirror.
That's impressive. That's on the other side of the vehicle.
Well, it depends what you're aiming, but yeah, essentially, I'm just aiming a bit of cinema. I'm going to say like one of the windows gets smashed or something.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay,
That'll keep that hair pinned down, I hope. Yeah.
something like that. Okay, it is now Butcher's go, and yep, he's able to maintain heading. At this point, I'm going to say the tanker just barrels through the border huts like they were nothing. There's just a burst of concrete and wood and glass that just smashes through the gates and the alcove at the top that every single booth has. It doesn't stop, and it just continues hurtling towards the chain link fence at the edge of the plateau that leads off into the desert.
Ooh.
And yeah, you're after a quick burst of smoke and dust, you two are through, and you can see the the edge of oblivion approaching.
Wait, we're in a hover vehicle too, aren't we?
You are in a hover
Yeah.
vehicle too, but that doesn't mean it can fly. But yeah, V, your turn. What do you want to do?
Hey, V.
Yeah.
You ever overcharged a hover engine?
Devilish grin. I mean, it's worth a shot.
That's all the conversation you can have. What do you do, V?
just like reaching back to grab their toolkit, and I'm just gonna like jam their custom rig into the side of like the OBD port. And just, like, I can either use vehicular miracle to get us back all the that will basically undo a lot of the damage that's done to this vehicle so far.
I'm going to need an action from you, V.
Overcharge is limited entirely to weapons, basically, and.
Do you want to actually know the plan?
Yeah, I want to know what you're trying to do,
Right,
and I'll make
so-
a roll based on it.
Yeah, so what Radar wants to do is basically get V to overcharge the hover engines for a second so it jumps and lands on top of the Arctic.
Well, bear in mind, we have no idea whether their Arctic can fly or not. They could just be, like, fucking up superbly.
Yeah, either way, like, we want to get the vehicle on top of it.
Do we? Because if they drive off the edge of this cliff and it turns out they haven't done anything to their truck and it can in fact not fly, then they're just going to, like, plummet to their deaths with our car on top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if that happens, you'll just have to make another really quick roll to turn this into a very hovery vehicle very quickly.
No, if that happens, I'm going to make a roll to jump out the door before you go off the cliff. All's fair in love and war.
Do something. What do you want to do?
Like, he's still under control and he's hurtling towards this chain link fence, so they've got a plan. And my plan was to make our rolls ride with them.
Fuck it. 29 for engineering. With a lot of doubt, V's going to put the maximum power they can to the engines, and is that enough to try and jump this thing?
To get on top of it, not get in front of it.
On top of it, yeah.
I'm going to say yes. So, V, you sort of shrug and...
You better not fuck me with this.
Who, me or Radar?
Yes.
So, I mean, sure, you get the hover vehicle to sort of, like, overcharge, and the hover engines sort of, like, buzz and whir. You can hear them beneath you into greater life. You hop up on top of this truck, and, yeah, you're now on top of the truck.
Great. Radar, we're on top of the truck. Now what?
Like, it's resting on it. It's not hovering above it, it's resting on it, yeah? That was the plan.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, the hover engines have burnt out now, if you want to just be resting on top of it. You're still hurtling towards oblivion. What was the plan?
The plan is to get out and get in the cab.
This is a terrible plan, I hate you.
Okay.
Just get out of the vehicle! Say goodbye to Stanley 3!
It's not your go. It's now the go of Sniper. Did I mention that there was a turret up here?
Yeah, I was hoping to sort of smash that.
I mean,
by
it's
landing on it.
it's facing the well, no, it's facing the wrong way for a start, so it's got to like crane its way around to face you. But it is going to do that. So there is now a flak turret pointing at you.
I hate you so much.
More hidden movements. Radar, over to you. You can see the chain link fence like getting very, very, very close now, and there is a 1.5 kilometer cliff that separates Arl from the desert.
And he's driving straight at it.
And he's driving straight at it.
Why?
If they all have jetpacks, then I'm haunting you specifically.
Yeah, well, fuck it.
Specifically. Because I know you won't fucking die.
Radar's gonna get out of the vehicle and charge towards the front where the cab is, where the driver would be.
Okay, so you're going to hop out of the Rolls Royce and go along the spine of the vehicle.
Yeah, Mad Max style. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah. So once again, Radar is charging towards a cannon.
No, the front of the vehicle, not the Flak 88.
The Flak 88 is on the spine.
So yeah, Radar's running towards the cab, basically.
Okay, you're probably not going to make it this turn, but yeah. So you start running towards running along the spine of this thing towards the cab, and yeah.
Could he double move to it?
No, you're travelling at speed, and it's quite hard to maintain balance.
Yeah, it's just a lot of like wind and stuff.
Yeah,
there?
exactly.
Fair enough, yeah.
There's a lot of dust picking up. Butcher. Yeah, more piloting. Oh, okay. So you have to like hang on for a second as Butcher smashes through this chain link iron fence and just hurtles off the edge of the cliff. Don't look down. There's an eerie silence as the whistle of the wind whips past your ears.
No, there's not an eerie silence because V, as soon as the thing drops, V's just like,
Fuck! I hate you, Radar!
Why did I trust Radar? This seemed like a great idea 5 minutes ago.
Why? When has he ever let you down?
Literally now, we are falling. That is down. I am being let down in real time.
Behind you, all of the police jets, they stop. They don't hurtle over the edge with you, and they just sort of like
Why?
they just sort of like come to the air because hover jets don't fly properly like that.
I thought they had the bulbous nose flying jet things, the things that fly
I mean,
radar.
they do, but also you're outside of their jurisdiction now.
Yeah, that'd do it.
So yeah, they hover towards the edge of the plateau and they stop behind you. But you're now hurtling down towards the desert floor. Snipers go. They're probably... Actually, one sec. They're going to be so freaked out by this, they're probably not going to be able to take a shot at the car, at the Rolls Royce, which is now sort of like starting to float back up, not under its own hover jets, because those are burnt out, but just by gravity.
It's falling at a lesser speed than the truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, shit, I'm still in the hover limo.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. You better get out.
Honey Badger Thug. Okay, beneath you, you feel the hover engines of this tanker go into overdrive. Exactly what you did previously. They're sort of like churning and whirring into life, and they're trying to sort of slow their descent before they slam into the floor.
It's gonna suck when that fucking limo lands on them.
And Radar, back to you.
Right, radar is going to start... Is there a hatch in the top that leads into the cab?
There is, yes.
He's going to open it a little bit and drop a frag grenade in.
Go for it.
I think you'd have to throw the frag grenade in, because this is all happening in free fall.
He's basically just going to have to really sort of shove it in there and close the hatch really quickly.
Yeah, are you going to like take cover afterwards?
Yeah, he's going to lie on top of the hatch.
Okay. What, are you going to jump on top of the hatch that you just put a grenade in?
Yeah, it's armoured hatch, isn't it? It's armoured lorry.
It's an armoured lorry. It's got like
Oh right, so it's not like an armoured vehicle. It's a civilian vehicle that's just had plates.
Yeah, it's Mad Max style. It's very
right. Yeah, okay. So there's none on the top then. So it's
No.
just a regular skin cap. Yeah, okay. He's not going to use that then. He's going to put the thing in, close the hatch thing, and then just sort of move out of the blast zone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you like ducking down, sort of like taking cover on the spine of this thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so yeah, roll for damage with your grenade because there's no way of stopping that from happening.
Explode. 1d6. Everybody inside takes 1d6 damage.
Okay, that's not that much.
It's not, but I'm hoping it will do more to the vehicle.
So yeah, you chuck this grenade in, it goes, puffs out the top of the hatch. There's a couple screams from inside, and yeah, that's your go.
Yeah.
Butcher has just had a grenade land next to him and go off. I'm going to say he is not going to be able to do any piloting. Yep, that's basically his go. Skip. V, over to you. There is a Flak 88 turret pointed at Stanley 3.
I mean, I've been calculating the terminal velocity for a conventional Rolls Royce.
Please, just give me a fucking thing that you're doing, not go into esoteric bullshit.
Yep, V's gonna roll. Well, like, I mean, they can't. They're in free fall, so they're just gonna push themselves back towards the seat, and they're gonna put their seatbelt on. They're gonna put their head between their fucking knees.
Pray.
Like, good luck to you, Flak 88 guy. You were loyal to the end, but that
that Flak 88 guy?
That sky looks like ground, and
They just put their seat back on, duck down, and assume the crash position.
pretty much exactly that. Because
Oh boy.
gestures at what's happening.
Yeah, indeed.
Both arms wide.
Honey Badger is going to try and boost these hover engines again. Okay, so yeah, there's another burst of pressure and gravity as the hover engines desperately try to stop this thing from slamming into the ground, but it is still hurtling down at quite great speed. At this point, Radar, can I have a perception roll, please?
Probably not.
In fact, both of you, give me perception rolls.
Alright, that's 2 on the dice, plus perception, P is for perception, 18.
That's 12 on the dice, 27.
Okay, so yeah, you both see this. You hear more police sirens. You're not sure why, because all of the police are back up on Arl. And so you look around for them, and there's another one of these jets rocketing down towards you. It blasts past you, and you not only see that it's been damaged, it's got like bullet holes in one side of it. One of the thrusters seems to be venting steam. But you catch a glimpse of the pilot. It's a blood-soaked otter with a fixed grimace and bright purple and blue hair.
It's Ryder.
Yep, it's Ryder. She hurtles straight past you, hurtling down.
Wow, I'm glad Ryder decided to do suicide as well. All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, she seems to have stolen a police jet. And yeah, she's hurtling down towards the floor, and yeah, she's going to also engage her hover engines. Yeah, and she seems to be trying to match velocity with the hover tanker and sort of like trying to get in front of it. But yeah, that's her go. I'm going to add her to the combat. Yeah, back to the top. Radar, you'll go.
Right. Radar is going to open the hatch with his rifle, which he gave to V.
Yep. You reach for your rifle, it's not there. V's got it.
He's going to instead he's going to take out the silenced pistol, aim it into the cab, and yell, make an intimidate roll, and yell, stand down.
You're hurtling towards the floor.
Yeah, as in just bring it to a stop.
They're trying to.
Well, they know that there's a pistol aimed at their head afterwards, so...
So yeah, the pilot's in there, fucking Butcher's in there. It's just like, what do you think I'm trying to do, you bloody idiot?
Pistol very, very firmly pushed into the side of his head.
What? What's that gonna do? What, you gonna kill me quicker?
And then Radar is going to delay his action until after the vehicle has landed.
Fair enough. Yeah, this thing is just going to slam into the floor, and I'm going to roll damage to see how much it takes and to see how much the Rolls-Royce takes.
Bucket O D6.
Bucket of D6. Okay, so yeah, this hover tanker, the hover engines try and like engage as much as they possibly can, but it's still not enough to stop all of the damage as it just slams into the asphalt at the bottom of the plateau. All of the abrasive armour flies off in multiple directions. It pulls itself back up for a moment or two, and then just drops down to the floor.
And then a limo lands on it.
And then a limo lands on it. The limo also takes basically all of the remainder of its damage. V, you're fine though, because these modern cars have got quite a lot of safety systems involved, and you're wearing a seatbelt like a good boy, so... but the car is totaled.
In my head, it's just there's a smouldering crater, and just in the very centre of it, there's V still in the seat, but with nothing else around him.
Yeah.
Except your rifle, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully my rifle.
The only one who was not wearing a seatbelt in this situation was you, Radar. Were you just,
I'm aware.
Were you just standing up and pointing your gun down into the cab?
And cackling.
Yeah.
And cackling.
Yeah, laughing maniacally as he hurtled to his ultimate demise.
There's no real thing you can roll to stop yourself taking damage, is there?
Roll for full damage.
Yeah, how do you do fall damage in this?
It's for every... I think it's 20 feet you fall. Basically one movement's worth. It's d6 damage.
I like to think that when Paizo were developing this game, it's like, should we come up with a mechanism for fall damage? It's like, oh, come on, who's going to fall in this game?
In this game where space
immediately
is the thing.
cuts to a picture of Radar picking his teeth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you fell 30 feet.
Okay, d6 damage.
Okay, so 3d6. Not that much. Okay, 9 damage. As you slam into the spine of this thing, face plant into this the metal of this thing. You manage to cling onto your pistol, but you do tumble off of it and just go into the dirt next to it. And Ryder rolled a nat 20 because of course she fucking did. So yeah, in the chaos of this scene that's just happened, V, you sort of pick yourself up from the ruined wreck of this limo that you're in.
Oh, Stanley 3. Barely even got to live.
There's smoke coming out the engine bay, and at the front you can see this police hoverjet with Ryder in it.
Ryder?
Yeah. And she sort of pulls around the front of this cab, and at this point 2 large compartments on the wingtips unfold and a pair of chain-linked rotary cannons appear in their place, and they start spinning up. And you can see Ryder, through the blood and the tears, screaming something. And yeah, she opens up with these cannons. There's just a flurry of sparks and red mist coming out of the cockpit of this tanker. And just like that, Butcher and his cohorts are no more. And you are now out of car chase combat.
I want the rest of the day off. I don't think I've said that enough. Hi, Ryder. How's your day going?
Who are you talking to? She's She's not on comms.
V's like semi-delirious at this point. It's like,
I imagine you both are. Radar is lying at the side of the... Radar, another one of these beetles walks up beside you with some more fasterite just rolling along behind it.
Ah.
hold on. Two things. V's going to limp over to the remains of the front of this truck and just reach in and grab that guy's long arm. The hairs.
There isn't anything left in there. It's just smashed up pieces of metal.
I don't suppose.
And blood.
I don't suppose his skull's intact either, is it?
No.
Oh.
No. Everything that was in there has been vaporized.
V just leans in and is like, oh, this is all for nothing.
Unfortunately, there are more sirens coming towards you. From
Oh,
all.
why? I just want to be in peace. Everything happened so much today. Ryder!
Yeah, this is pretty bad. There's an entire swarm of police jets coming towards you, and at this point you see Ryder park up. She steps out of her jet, sort of collapse to the floor next to Radar, and she sort of says, "Are you okay, buddy? Radar? Radar, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about all this. You might want to put your hands up." And yeah, she puts her hands up as you are encased by lots more of these police jets.
Radar is sort of led in a crater, just with his legs slightly higher than his body, so he just puts his arms above his head.
He just makes a sand
Like
angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. V's gonna rummage in their pocket and bring out that little ice pack they got with that guy's finger in it. And I'm like, eats it.
What? Huh?
It's gonna go to waste otherwise, and it's clearly the owner's dead now. So,
V, was that a finger?
You know what? Yes, it was.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Where are my parents?
Oh, they're fine. That's not their bed. Look, the police are coming.
And yeah, another one of these Kefcal sort of stomps over you, and it deploys another one of these gun pods beneath it. More heavily armed Shobads get out of their cars, and...
Easy now. Hands up. Hands where we can see them.
Radar can't raise his eyebrows any higher.
and yeah, the police start like rounding you up, and they start...
Hang on, aren't we outside your jurisdiction?
Yeah, not this time, mate. And yeah, he's going to cuff Ryder. She seems to be letting it happen. And cuff Radar and V if they'll let it happen.
We'll probably let it happen.
Yeah, Radar's done fighting.
Flyby, meanwhile, is nowhere to be found.
Where is Flyby?
Where?
Didn't we leave them at the atmosphere place?
Oh no.
No.
Well, I imagine they'll...
They're in the hover limo, I think. It would be, yeah.
There's nothing left of the homo limo.
Either way, the police sort of lock down this scene. One of them walks up to all of you in cuffs and says, "In the name of the Pact World Alliance and by order of the King of All, you are all being placed under arrest for possession of illegal firearms, endangering public property, grand theft auto, conspiracy to commit treason, conspiracy to commit terrorism, and speeding. You'll now be processed and held in custody where a defense lawyer will be chosen to uphold your rights."
Actually, if it's not politically motivated, it's not terrorism. It just can't.
We're not citizens of your planet, so we can't be traitors.
Save it for your defense lawyer. You're nicked. And you are piled into the back of a police truck, and we will end it there.
Well, I hope the jail is a hospital. Dies.
Moshi Moshi, and once again, thank you for listening to Cosmopunk. If you're still hankering for more, check out our Twitter and the community Discord. Links are in the description below. If you want to support us, check out our Ko-fi store. Tips from amazing people are very much appreciated. We'll be seeing you all in 2 weeks' time for another episode. But until then, shoot straight and roll high. Bye!